Hello, superhero fans. Welcome back to Triple I TV. Today we are going to talk about the latest updates and reveals about Thor 5. Its story, plot, new director, and its estimated release date have some really exciting updates. Before we dive into the breaking news, I want to mention two important quotes from the key figures at Marvel Studios and Disney. The first quote comes from the CEO Bob Iger. When discussing the Marvel brand, he mentioned that there was nothing inherently wrong with Marvel, just that they might have been telling the wrong stories and they needed to focus on what stories were leading into the Avengers brand. The other was a quote from Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth, regarding what happened in Thor 4 Love and Thunder. He said that the character lost his mind and that if he was going to return for a Thor 5, it was going to have a completely different role. They were going to have to do something entirely different with the character. Now, let's get into the breaking news. According to a reliable industry insider, Daniel Richman, it seems that Thor 5 is officially in development at Marvel Studios. We have also got some insights into the director they are considering, or more precisely, the director they won't be bringing back. In this video, we will discuss the latest updates about Thor 5 and how it ties into the larger Marvel story, particularly Avengers Secret Wars. We will also explore what they can anticipate in this movie, including significant appearances by beloved characters who have yet to make their debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Before we get into the details, I would like to ask you to hit that subscribe button. Our channel is dedicated to daily Marvel content. We cover everything from discussing official Easter eggs to reviewing trailers and providing insights from the industry insiders. So if you are a Marvel fan, don't miss out on our latest updates. Thor 5's plot might be directly connected to Avengers Kang Dynasty through its post-credits scene. It has been speculated that Thor might die in Avengers Secret Wars in the hands of Kang Prime. The Avengers are going to seek revenge against him in the upcoming Secret Wars Part 1. This would raise the stakes and create a personal war between the Avengers and Kang. Thor has been in this game since its startup, and his story is nearly completed, so Marvel Studios might give this character a final tribute through a reasonable death in a big movie. It will also show us how dangerous Kang Prime is. The Thor 5 story will evolve around a battle between Thor and Hercules, including other gods as well. None of them are going to die in Thor 5, but they will meet their fate in Avengers Kang Dynasty. Hercules will serve as an anti-hero in Avengers Kang Dynasty. This news might ring a bell because back on August 18th, there were some rumors circulating. Some folk thought that Thor 5 was in works, and they believed Taika Waititi would likely return as the director. However, at this time, this wasn't a deal, and there was some confusion between people mixed up with Taika Waititi. He said about Thor 4 and the possibility of Thor 5. But now, we have got Daniel Richman, a trusted insider with a strong track record in Marvel scoops, confirming that Thor 5 is indeed in development at Marvel Studios. The big twist is that they are actively searching for a new director, which implies that Taika Waititi won't be coming back to helm the project. I understand this news will likely please a significant portion of the fan base, and I share this sentiment. Taika Waititi is a talented director and writer, but many fans felt that he didn't quite hit the mark with Thor Love and Thunder. It seems like the movie veered with more humor and lightheartedness, which didn't sit with everyone. With a new director on board and a potential shift towards a more serious tone, it might be precisely what the Thor franchise needs. But this decision to change the director isn't solely because of the Taika Waititi's work. There could be larger factors at play, and it's worth noting that if Thor 5 is moving to pre-production, it might be tied to a broader direction Marvel is taking with its storyline. That's a possibility that Thor 5 is part of Marvel's largest Multiverse Saga. This movie could serve as a way to set the stage for significant events like Avengers Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty. If that is a plan, the light-hearted and humorous tone seen in Thor Love and Thunder might not align with the seriousness and high stakes of those stories. While it might be a long shot to bring back the Russo brothers who directed Infinity War and Endgame, they are known for capturing the perfect tone for Thor. Fans really enjoyed the Thor's character evolved from Ragnarok into Infinity War. where he still had his humor but also became much more serious and powerful. This more imposing and serious side of Thor is what many fans want to see again in future stories. It will be fascinating to see where Thor 5 fits in the timeline. Is it part of Multiverse Saga or is it positions after that? Many fans believe that a soft reboot is on the horizon, especially with Avengers Secret Wars approaching. For an actor like Chris Hemsworth, who's portrayed Thor for a long time, this could be the ideal moment for his character's exit. Considering these, leaving Thor Love and Thunder as Chris Hemsworth's last solo film wouldn't do justice to his portrayal of Thor. He has been a part of the MCU for a long time, and it's only fair to give his character a proper send-off and redemption. In Avengers Secret Wars, there are significant storylines like Battleworld that involve the Thor Corps, which consists of various Thor variants from the multiverse. This could be an exciting way to introduce characters like Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill has appeared in the form of a statue and had CGI prepared for a movie 4 years ago, but he hasn't made it into the MCU yet. So, Thor 5 could provide the perfect opportunity to bring him into the MCU. Bringing multiple Thor variants together in a Thor Corps storyline for his final film could serve as an excellent transition point for a soft reboot. If one of these variants happened to be the Thor that continues in the main timeline of the MCU, it leaves rooms for the Beta Ray Bill to be a part of the MCU in future. Additionally, there are some loose ends with Jane Foster's character. Her appearance in Valhalla during the post-credit scene of Love and Thunder suggests that her story isn't over. For those familiar with the comics, Jane Foster's character becomes Lady Thor and then transitions into a Valkyrie. So, it's likely that we will see more of her in the future of the MCU. These character developments could be stepping stones toward Avengers Secret Wars and other future Marvel events. I am incredibly eager to learn who they will select as the new director for Thor 5. But even more thrilling than the director news is the fact that Thor is going to get a chance to redemption. Thor Ragnarok was widely regarded as a masterpiece, and Thor is an original Avenger who has been part of the MCU since the very beginning. It's only fitting to see him playing a significant role in major events like Secret Wars, given his immense power, which will be crucial in confronting formidable foes like Kang. Thor is a strong candidate to lead the way into the final Avengers storyline. Choosing Thor makes sense, especially when considering the power and prominence he holds. While other films like Doctor Strange 3, Shang-Chi 2 and Eternals 2 are in the pipeline, there might not be enough time to release them all before Secret Wars. The only way to accommodate all these films would be to push Avengers Secret Wars to 2013, especially considering the delays in productions and release schedules. This delay wouldn't be entirely surprising given the current circumstances and the complexity of bringing all these characters and storylines together. So let me know all your thoughts down below. How hyped are you for this? Who would you like to choose as the new director for Thor 5? And which characters and storylines you want to see in the Avengers Secret Wars?